when I speak about the process of self-realization, I use the word process, and this word can have two confusion or two misunderstanding that come with it. The first misunderstanding is the misunderstanding that it's a path that takes time, because the word process, there is any implying that there is an unfoldment, there is a path, there is some kind of undoing in the process. And the second confusion is you are doing the process. You need to struggle, and there is a lot of stuff that you are not doing well because you are not realizing who you are. So you are in control of this process, and this is the second confusion that arises. So to clarify, when I use the process of self-realization, it's more like an inspiration. It's more like a poesy, like it has nothing to do about being really precise with words, because in every word, all words are very confusing anyway. But the word process, it's very useful if you understand in the proper way. It's a process in the sense that it's the process by which you realize that you can never change. This is the paradoxical nature of our human experience, and it is all self-realization that we are in. It is that I am experiencing an unfoldment. I'm experiencing revelations. I'm experiencing bliss and some kind of unfolding in my being. At the same time, each unfoldment, each realization, each revelation is telling me I am perfect. I always was, I am, and I always will be. I am that, and nothing can change this. And this is the strangeness of this, of what is happening, of what we are, and what is reality. So using the words process, path, and unfoldment and undoing, it's great. It's pedagogical, it's functional, but it's not actually what is happening. What's happening is perfection is in the process of this realization that it is perfection. And this is the undoing, but this process of undoing, this process is not really a path in the sense that you never move from where you are. And there's nothing that you have to do to become what you are. And that's why often you can read and see the word illusion. It's an illusion. Nothing is happening. When you see those words, they point toward you are already perfect. And you being is the only being there is. And this being never changes. No matter what seems to be happening, nothing is really happening. You are perfect. And all of this, it's a modulation of what you are, but it never affects you. And the second confusion is the confusion that you need to do something. You as a person need to do something. You as a person, as an individual, as a limited entity, need to do something. And if you don't do it, you are doomed and you will suffer forever. If you don't do it well, you will miss opportunities. You will be lost, and then there will be no hope for you. If you don't do it if you don't do it well, if you don't do enough, if you don't read enough, if you don't meditate enough, if you don't do this, if you don't do that. And it's not only what you do, it's also what you don't have to do. So don't do this, don't watch movies, don't have sex, don't eat meat, don't do this, don't do all of these conditions. They are both of the same. It's not about what you do or what you don't do. It's about what you are and about what reality is. And being, it's in a different dimension than doing. It's something completely different. And that's why this process, it's not something that a person is doing. This process, it's what you, the awareness itself, that is allowing everything to be seen, all experience to manifest. It is this very awareness that is in its own process of awakening, in its own process of remembering what this awareness is and what is its nature. And its nature is happiness, because its nature has nothing to do with anything that is happening here. This awareness is not born, doesn't get old, and never die. It is changeless. And because it is changeless, it is a pure innocence. And that's why often the symbol of this innocence are babies. You know, the babies reflect this awareness, this pure awareness. They are a reflection of this awareness. They are a reflection of this innocence that we are. So what is innocent is not the baby, it's the awareness that is inside the baby that is innocence. And its body, it's a reflection of it. And with time, because we enter into confusion, we start to be confused. And that's why the more confused we are, that's why there is tools that start to appear in our experience to support us to undo this our confusion. Undoing in the sense, remember that you have nothing to do or not to do to be what you already are. And what you are, it's given by reality itself, so it's unchangeable. Nothing you do will change it. So you, me, and everyone, all fragments of awareness, which is one, are innocent and perfect already. No matter what seemed to happen, no matter what seemed to happen in the past, no matter what seemed to happen now, and no matter what will happen. Our innocence is not something that can be changed by what bodies do or mind do or experience itself. And that's why it's a process of self-realization, where there is no path, there is no process, and there is no one doing it. It's not about doing, it's about seeing clearly what is here and seeing clearly what you are and what everything is. But when we understand this properly, it can be a huge revelation, because often we have this tendency to understand this message from a limited perspective, from an individual perspective, and that brings a lot of confusion. So it is a process of self-realization toward remembering what we are. And what we are is what we really want, because we want happiness, joy, and love. And the only thing that can give us this is our own awareness.